Crime is down in Baltimore. Homicides are at the lowest level in over 26 years. But I know that that's not enough. We have to do more, and that's why I have a very clear strategy. We're targeting our most violent offenders, and it's working. We are putting more officers on the street, and it's working. I have to tell you, I go to community associations all over our city, and while my opponents seem to think that we don't need police officers on the street, I've never heard a community association, tell me that they wanted fewer officers on the street. Never. And moreover, their reckless revenue chopping plan threaten all of the programs. They're saying that they want youth programs and officers and sanitation and services, yet their plans would cut up to $400 million from the budget. Where's that coming from? You can't keep adding while you're cutting while you're slashing the revenues. It just doesn't make sense. We see what's happening in D.C. with the Tea Party. Their reckless plans are putting everyday citizens at risk. I'm not going to let that happen here in Baltimore.
Thank you. The prior administration left the doors of HERO closed. There is a state of emergency with respect to HIV and AIDS epidemic exists within the city of Baltimore. HIV and AIDS affects the health, welfare, economic interests of citizens in each of our council districts, the whole city. What will you do to significantly address this matter over and above what the city has attempted to do since the issuance of the Commission on HIV and AIDS final report of March of 2002? Mr. Wilson.
My name is Wilton Wilson. And you got to look at the situation of HIV, AIDS in our community. The last forum that was held, there were only two mayoral candidates showed up, Wilton Wilson and Joe DeLandis. None of the other candidates showed up at HIV AIDS in our community forum. They think it wasn't important. Then we got to look at who were involved in the administration to close HERO. Those were politicians that make that decision. Here we have a mayoral candidates up here who involved in closing HIV facility. And what we want to make sure that any administration that gets into power here have to take HIV/AIDS serious, because it's very prominent in our community. So if you don't have any experience in healthcare, you probably won't make it a priority. I work in healthcare, and I see these people every day, and they're shortcut on all the services that the mayor's supposed to give to these people. So I'm saying that I'm going to be mayor of this city. I'm going to make sure HIV/AIDS be taken care of, and I'm going to bring back a facility just as HERO. Thank you.
Conway.
I think that you don't have to be a nurse.